The freak shop has landed in Los Santos and we're going to be right in the mix. Here's how to complete the final soiree into the acid-laced world of Dax with first dose 6 off the rails, completely solo with nothing but low rank, weapons and transport. Hi and welcome back, my name's Dan and I'm an old grumpy gamer. So Dax and his troop have moved into Trevor's old market and they're in the process of taking over. We've sorted out the Lost, the Hippies and the Altruists, but we still need a bit of gear from Humane. So let's take a look at how we complete the final mission of the LS Drug Wars off the rails. But before we dive in, if you find this helpful, we do lots of Grand Theft Auto Online guides, tips and tricks. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more content like this. Now before you start this one, I highly recommend you have full snacks, full armor, a heavy automatic, grenade launcher, grenades, and an armed or an armored vehicle. Now I'd normally use an armored Kuruma, a Duke of Death, or a weaponized Ignis for something like this, but let's roll with a standard open 4-wheel drive to keep it a bit more noob friendly. So once you've joined a public, invite only, or crew lobby in GTA Online, you can head over to the new D on the map for Dax, or to the freak shop marker if he hasn't called you yet. You'll spot the starter Corona in the yard in front of the warehouse. Now this one is epic. It will take a while to get through, so settle in for a good session. Unfortunately, this mission runs at night, even if you start it during the day, which is a pain in the backside. So if you own a pair of night vision goggles, I suspect this mission will be significantly easier. So once you start, you'll be all dressed up and ready to go. Head to your car, and by the time you've started it, there will be a new marker on the map. Head over, but stop short of the guardhouse and pop the fella out the front. Now, I've not found the passive pathway yet where there's no combat. We'll post another video after a few more go-arounds, but in the meantime, go through the gate and under the camera here, and finally up the stairs where it will all kick off. Now, don't worry about the guards too much. They're not great shots, but take any out that you can as the opportunity presents itself. Make your way to the elevator at the back left of the compound marked on your map with a green keypad. Make sure your health and armor is full, then run up to the keypad and it will do its thing. You can still be shot while this is happening, so yeah, be careful. You'll be dropped into first person view and then after a few seconds into a hallway in the main building. Grab some cover and watch out for the guards flanking you from behind. Cannot stress this enough. Push forward into the main warehouse where you can take out any stragglers. Head around to the loading dock on the left and take a photo of the papers on the pinboard. Take out any additional guards that have spawned in, then grab the crowbar and start popping these large wooden crates. There's like 7 of them or so. 5 will have the chemicals we're after. When you get close to a crate holding something interesting, you may see a new white icon pop up on your minimap, maybe. Once you've collected all 5 containers, head back to the entry hall and activate the elevator. Then make your way back to the car. Now I didn't encounter much resistance here, but keep an eye out nonetheless. Jump in the car and head back up the road. Once you get to the top of the bend here, we want to go a little bit cross country. Head down the hill and onto the tracks and start heading towards the yellow marker. Pull up on the other side of the platform, making sure your car is clear of the tracks. Then head up the platform, up the stairs, and into the control tower where you'll find the switch. The prompt top left will let you know which button to press to fire it off. Head back out the control tower and back to the car. You'll see another marker pop up for a tool chest. Make your way over to that one and grab it. Note, these construction workers may get a little fresh, so be ready for that. With tools in hand, Dax will tell you to get to the train wreck. Jump in the car and head over, then pull up a little ways from the bridge. Okay, so there's a couple of things going on here. We have armed mercs on foot scouting the site, with fresh ones coming in periodically. We also have buzzards armed with miniguns, which have poor accuracy but will rinse your armor and health if they hit. So that means pilots are our first priority and foot soldiers are our second. So let's take out that first chopper. Jump in and try and run this guard over. Nope. Now, my parking job here was interesting but effective. So take out any guards and make our way to the first car of the derailed train. Each of these cars has 2 small shipping containers on them. We need to jump into the middle and cut open each one. Again, keep an eye top left for the button prompt when you get close. Now you can still take damage during this animation, so make sure you've taken out any threats before you start it. And if there's a chopper incoming, get behind cover quick. Heck, run away if you have to. Again, they will utterly rinse you. After you've inspected all 5 cars, that's 10 containers, Dax will get in your ear again to talk about the Birckade. Make your way towards the new green dot, and when you get there, hang about for a second. If you jump in too fast, well... So, once you've cleared all of the guards, and any choppers that might be floating about, jump in the Birckade, back it up a touch, and then head left into the ditch and onto the tracks. Go around any remaining tankers, cars and carriages and onto the road, then hang a left over the bridge and get rolling following the GPS path on the minimap. Merryweather are going to be on your ass most of the way. Ignore them. They won't damage the truck nearly as much if you just keep driving. Crashing doesn't appear to do too much damage either. The health meter bottom right appears to only be affected by bullets. Head back to the warehouse and drive into the yellow Corona and job's done. The mission will finalize itself and drop you back into the lobby. Now at the end of this mission I also received 250 grand. That's in addition to the regular mission pay, making it a cool $500,000 for the entire series. This is being recorded during launch week, so I'm not sure if that's the first time completion bonus, and if it is, whether that's double money too. So we'll do a bit of a recap after the next round of updates. And that's it for Off the Rails. Check out the link top right for the Acid Labs setup mission, or the one down the bottom for some more old Grumpy Gamer goodness. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next video.